a minute to reflect here on last night's Natem ceremony and journey, aka Ayahuasca. First dose was quite light. Body felt fantastic. It was very clear that, my body received it as medicine and really just a wonderful kind of sensation, but I couldn't help but feel a little disappointed is not the right word, but wanting more of an intense experience. So, after an hour or so in, Danielle asked me with the medicine. I said yes, but it's very light. And so at that point, it was time to go see the shaman for a cleansing. And then I also took a second dose, which was not very light. Hit quite intensely. I had fasted for a full 24 hours beforehand and had stopped drinking water a couple hours beforehand. There was nothing in my stomach, and laying in the middle of the jungle and big sky and a tree in my view, and connecting with Mother Earth, right? Connecting with the heart. So many things happened that it's hard to recall everything, from spending time thinking about Jake Hoskins and my relationship with him, our brotherhood, and the need to prioritize that as we pursue a professional relationship together. What leadership means in that relationship for us both, and the need for us both to lead and hold each other accountable to high standards personally as well as professionally. Cultivate that relationship is really important. My mother, the need to give her help, the need to help her with her struggles, and to do whatever I can to care for her. Throughout, my mind would not relinquish control. There were so many ways in which I was trying to control the experience in some degree or another, not intentionally, just naturally. So I kept trying to come back to breath and the heart. And there's a very clear message of open the heart. Was by far and large the message of the medicine. Open the heart, open the heart, open the heart. And it's funny, I should have led with this, but my intention going into the ceremony was clarity, direction, motivation, in summary. Clarity of what I should be focused on, direction on what to prioritize, and then motivation to do those things. Clarity was there from the beginning. It was I've had clarity on what's important and what I need to do moving forward. Direction came also. It's like the little things day to day, the moving my body and connecting with my body in a way that creates longevity and connection between the mind, the heart, and the body itself. There's multiple instances of feeling the love for my body and for myself, which was so wonderful. I'm just struggling throughout the course of the evening with shutting off the mind. And maybe it's more of leaning into the heart and developing the heart more so than going away from the mind, because it's not the lack of the mind, it's the understanding that I need to develop my heart as much as, if not, to balance things more than for the time being, to lead with the heart. So those were the messages. The only real vision that I saw was an octopus. It was like a hieroglyphic or petroglyphic octopus. I would say almost like two-dimensional looking, but just flowing with energy from the left to the right hand side of my vision. Completely psychedelic, multicolored, geometric, just beautiful. But that was really the only vision that I saw that I remember. There were a couple instances of intense energy experiences, which were wonderful, and when they were happening, I remember thinking, yes, more. Come on, mama, show me. Pachamama, great-grandmother, show me. Great-grandma, grandmother being ayahuasca, great-grandmother being nature. That was a connection of like, nature is my great-grandmother. I don't know I never met my real great-grandmothers as far as I can remember, and we're born of this earth. We are a part of nature, and to forget that is our greatest sin. There were a couple moments of this intensity of the experience itself and wanting more of that, and then trying so hard to make that happen instead of allowing it to happen. And then there was a moment of allowing, letting things go that was so healing. I could feel it in my fascia and my different layers of the body, conscious and subconscious and unconscious. I was connected to them, and I could relax them. I could feel the body heal, and I remember breathing and it being clear that the air was life. It was, breath is the greatest drug there is, and healing in and of itself, right? Everything that we need to heal is right around us, and inside of us, if we can attune to that. It's crazy to hear myself say that, because that is not how science uses it, but it is how the locals perceive it, and how some very, very effective, well-respected, renowned healers around the world do it, is understanding energy and how to tune into healing energy and things that are mystical in our understanding, but so real. Anyways, with nothing in my stomach, I still did purge, and I remember the second dose, because it hit so hard, I remember feeling like there was this nausea, and knowing like I needed to throw up, and I had tried early on, like trying to induce it myself, and it didn't work. And then at one point it was time to purge the bile in my stomach and completely flush, reset my gut, came out this way, and then I used the restroom as well and felt much better. And like walking to the restroom in the jungle at night, thank God for Chiquish and his help, but I was definitely dizzy, to say the least. We ingested about 7, I think around 11:30 I went to bed, but I didn't sleep. I didn't go to sleep till 3 or so in the morning. A lot of contemplation, a lot of thinking, mind racing, a lot of mind racing. So I wanted to get that out because I am choosing to do ayahuasca or an attend ceremony this evening again. And that was an interesting decision that I made, because part of me is like, is this a good idea? Nervous, which I wasn't yesterday. But if I'm going to open my heart and allow things to flow through me, I need to continue to do the work that feels true. I want to open my heart. I want to lead from the heart. I do believe it's time for me to lead, but I need to do it from the right places. And so I will continue journeying to open the heart, to connect with Mother Nature, to connect with myself, to connect with love, and lead from there. Because that's what the world needs.